In CounterStrike, anything can happen. Any missed shot could be your last. And one wrong call could lose you the game. Any team can cause an upset. Wait, but upsets don't happen that much in CounterStrike, right? Then how did Liquid lose to a tier 2 NA team? I guess we gotta find out. So let's start this demo watching on round 4. We're going to see a full buy. Liquid just won a force buy against M80, but I want to really watch Rec on how he starts towards Monster. He is very disciplined on how he starts. He's going to molly. He's going to go right to barrel. He's getting no contact, so he nades, smokes, and then he's going to be holding a flash. This flash is going to blind everyone in Monster for this early pop. As you can see, boom. He's getting frags, and Swisher is here to trade. But the big thing is looking at Manx as well in this setup. He understands his role, that when nades start coming over Monster, he's just ripping flashes to support his teammates, which is also how Swisher is able to swing and get these extra kills. But if we go to the A side of the map, we can actually see why Rect might have thrown those nades with the flash, because they're actually going to molly Playground, but no one puts it out. And also, Slack sees no one crosses the Playground, so that means they're probably heavy B. And that's my guess why Rect is going to flash early like this and kind of respond to that information from A, which again, it shows that M80's communication is just on point like a tier 1 team. And speaking of tier 1, let's check out the best trading site for your CS2 skins, and the sponsor of this video, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a CS2 skins trading site and marketplace that provides an instant way to get new skins. My favorite thing about SkinsMonkey is that I can trade skins that I no longer want and trade it for a skin that is equal value. If you use code LouisCS2, you get a $5 bonus on your first trade. If you want to buy skins, you can get a 30% deposit bonus plus an extra 5% using my code. The link is down in the description. On round 7, we're going to see M80 switch to a 3A setup. So Manx is going to throw his grenades over towards Graffiti, so the B-side guys have some extra utility. Malbs is going to be throwing the Playground Molly just like they do every single round, but there's something different about this round that M80 are going to notice very quickly. We're going to see Cadian actually put out the Playground Molly, and he didn't do this in the last couple rounds before round 7. So obviously M80 find this kind of fishy. With the idea in mind that Liquid might be heavy towards A since they put out the Playground Molly, Slacks is going to post on long just to deny any space that the T's are trying to take, and he's going to take down Yakinder. Now since there was a flash towards long, Slacks is going to know that there might be another one towards the A side of the map. So he's actually going to rotate towards maps, and he's actually going to set up to flash Malbs long because they know that one is obviously still there, and we can see he's going to peek and take down Cadian. Since M80 just took out Liquid's 2A defaulters, Manx knows that Skulls likes to default in connector, so he's still here waiting for him and he's going to kill him, and then he's going to take the space. But he only does this because he knows that Skulls usually just defaults alone on Liquid's T side. So let's go over to the B side of the map and check out M80's late B setup. I noticed Swisher and Rect actually have a lot of good late setups I'm going to share out through this video, but as you can see, Swisher still has all of his utility that was dropped at the start of the round. We're actually going to see him eventually use it, but this setup is very good because Rec can actually swing Monster or short on Swisher's contact, which guarantees at least one kill in this 5v2 if Liquid decide to go out Monster. Now we can see Swisher still has his utility and Rec wants to kind of get active, so Swisher's actually going to line up a flash to flash over Monster for Rec, and he's going to take down Naf. On round 8, we're going to see M80 do a 4B setup with Malbs solo on A. Now we're going to see Malbs throw aggressive fountain nades this round that he hasn't thrown all game, but Liquid are going to just disrespect it and run through it, and it's going to pressure Malbs to run away, and he's going to call for some rotates, and this is going to leave M80 with just 2 left on B. Now, Cadian actually makes a very good call this round because, as I mentioned before, whenever Liquid would extinguish the Playground Molly, it means that they would go towards the A site. So we can see M80 actually have 3 on A, and Liquid is going to reset towards Monster with the idea in mind that M80 will over-rotate because they've only went A when they extinguish this Molly. Now, since Swisher and Rect are left alone on B, they obviously have to kind of look in their arsenal and run one of their setups. And you can see that they actually want to play for Pit. Keeping Pit is so big on the B site because it just helps you guys retake so much more because it's less space that the T's have. So I know this is hard to see with all these flashes and smokes, but the idea of this setup is that Swisher has anything that crosses right side pillar, and then Rec will hold everything that comes up bridge. So they essentially have a setup that just denies anyone getting into pit, because Rec is also going to smoke where headshot is, just to ensure that it's harder for the T's to take pit. So here's all three POVs of the setup. When the exec comes in, you'll just see Swisher and Manx supporting Rect while he throws a smoke in pit just to deny any T's trying to take space. Even though he dies, they actually still win the round. The last round I want to show off on M80's CT side is their dominant A site setup. M80 was so good with their late round setups, and this is why their CT side dominated Liquid in this best of one match. But you're going to see these guys set up here 3 on A site. And once they start coming through A, you're going to see Selects are just baiting back sight. Malbs and Rect have a crossfire, and they're just pretty much baiting for each other. That is the most perfect bait setup that you can play on Overpass A site. And you can see if M80 does it, I know you guys can do it, and it'll work for you as well. So I'm not going to go over T side because there was really only 2 rounds on T side, so there's really nothing to go over. But I just wanted to cover some of the basic rounds and late rounds that M80 are doing on their CT side. That seems to be really working for them, and they're really good, you know, just bait and switch setups that you can just easily trade your teammates. So hopefully you guys write some of those setups down that they used in the late round. Hopefully you guys comment, subscribe, and like the video. If you guys like these videos, please let me know down below. And if you made it this far, I love you. And I'll see you in my next one. Peace out.